We have Abu Hafs from Bangladesh.
Sheikh, before the show, we had Maghrib Salah, and there something happened is that I was in the masjid doing wudu, and the Imam already started the Salah, so I began to rush while doing wudu. I removed my attention from wudu, and so after after cleaning my hand up to the elbow, I realized I was in doubt that whether I cleaned my left hand more than thrice or not. So, Sheikh, out of rush, I didn't redo the wudu, but I continued the wudu and then joined the salat because I wanted to catch the reward of saying Ameen. So, Sheikh, I'm afraid that do I have to pray Maghrib again? Was my wudu invalid?
I will answer inshallah. Bangladesh, he says, it was time for prayer, so I went for wudu. And while I was making wudu, the iqama was given. So I was doubtful whether I washed my arms twice or thrice. So I finished washing the other arm and I went to attain the prayer because I wanted to catch the Imam before he says Ameen. I don't know what's all of this, Abu Hafs. And you have to work on gaining Islamic knowledge. You can't live like this off YouTube, asking random questions, building thoughts in your head without acquiring proper knowledge from the Quran and from the Sunnah. Why do you say this, Sheikh? First of all, catching the Imam before he says Ameen, to my knowledge, has no basis. What has virtue and high reward is saying Allahu Akbar in the beginning of the salat with the Imam. This is what counts. But if he starts reciting the Fatiha, whether you say Ameen with him or not, this is not something that you want to put emphasis on. Yes, I know that you will say that the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, whoever says Ameen, and his Ameen coincides with the Ameen of the angels, Allah will forgive him. But this is a byproduct. What counts is the first takbir. This is what you should follow. Now, having said that, your question about the wudu's number also shows a deficiency in knowledge. Because if you were to watch, and I'm advertising this, and this is for free, there is no monetization of my YouTube channel. I'm not making money out of it. If you watch Umdatul Ahkam on my YouTube channel, which I did for Peace TV, may Allah reward Dr. Zakir Naik immensely for his great help. If you watch it, you would understand the etiquettes of wudu, the ins and outs of wudu. And one of them is that you don't have to wash your limbs more than once. It's not a must. The minimum is once. Whether it's turning the water in your mouth, your nose, washing your face, washing your arms to the elbow, wiping your head and your feet. These are minimum you can do once. And the maximum is 3, with the exception of wiping your head and wiping your ears. Only once. You cannot add more than that. And it is part of the sunnah that the Prophet used to alternate. So maybe he washes this once or twice and washes other limbs 3 times or once. So you don't have to be fixated on once all the way or 2 all the way or 3 all the way. You can alternate. So if you washed your right arm once and then you washed the left arm 3 times, no problem. Which means that doing him 2 times or 3 times or once, it has no impact on your wudu. So I hope this answers your question.